never know.
How many years have we been working together?
Mark
24
Charles Vasili is here. No,
have you been
I've been here 28 years.
20, but I've been here 24. So we've been working together 24 years.
I've been here with it the whole time. Is that it?
Did you hear her just now? Oh, is that it?
Mark Charles brings us a lot of gadgets and gizmos, but this is probably one of the most popular. Yep. We've sold over 20,000. They come to us from Kuhn Rikon. They are a manufacturer of incredible tools to help us around the house, and you're showing us some of the 6 ways that we can use this can opener. We have it at a birthday surprise price of $24.98. Once again, a multitasker in the kitchen.
Yes, and again, it's about putting 6 tools in one, making them the best, making them accessible, and just making it everyday living the better mousetrap, as I like to say. 24 years I have been here, with all 24 with Jane, and the idea is that we've never had to change this mechanism. Jane, you know I've sold this a million times. This mechanism, which is the safety lid lifter, has never needed to change. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
So the idea was we changed things like adding all the features, adding the 5 other functions, putting stainless steel on it, giving you a gift box, creating great colors.
The colors,
right?
exactly.
So that's what I love about this, but let's go back to the basics. Why?
Right.
Okay?
Well, can we do the colors real
of
quick
course,
first?
please,
I just want everybody to know what their choices are, and then they can go ahead and start shopping. All right, so the green is the one that Mark Charles is using. We also have it in what's called white. We offer it in orange, and then finally on the top row is the purple. And then down in front of that, we have the blue. Next to that is your red. We have the gray. And then finally, we have the yellow. And they all come, as Mark Charles said, in the coordinating boxes.
Yes, okay. So let's go back to the basics. You know, I take for granted they've been listening to us for 24 years, Jane. Like, do they still understand the reason why this is the best-selling can opener of all time? And I think this is the one-and-done can opener. So let's compare. Up until Kuhn Rikon Safety Lid Lifter, this was the only choice we had as a can opener, this one right here. Okay. Do you see all that gook on there?
Yeah.
That is actual bacteria, rust. That is breeding food on there. Why? Because that is an actual metal that you can cuts into the metal, a metal wheel that cuts into the metal, touches the food, cross-contaminates, breeds bacteria, creates microscopic shavings of metal into the food that we ingest with our family, and creates sharp edges on the can and the lid. What Kuhn Rikon did is there's no blade here, okay? Look, I can do this all day. There's no blade. This will never touch the food. Let me show you up close what we do. We're used to it this way because this way the can opener would cut the inside. This wheel goes to the side. You see the side? I'm going to take it so you can really see it. And all you do is sit and twist, and it actually catches. Look, you can actually lift the lid. You can be righty, you can be lefty. Let the can move around and let the can opener do all the work. What you notice right here, do you see that little line?
I do.
It's uncrimping the can, or what we like to say is reverse the canning process. If you go around once and then it gets a little easier, and then all you want to do is go like this, reverse, you've actually opened the can, look at that can, and look at this. No food, no blade, that doesn't look open, but let me show you the little bird beak, tweet, 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 right here. And we're gonna go in, pick it up. You don't have to use the bird beak, but look at that. No sharp edge here, no sharp edge there, no microscopic shavings of food in your food, no breeding of bacteria.
Well, and think about this. Not only when you cut open the can, the microscopic shavings go in with a traditional can opener, but everybody that touched this can before you, everything that was on their hand is now getting sucked into.
All together now. Gross.
Yeah. You want to talk about cringe.
Cringeworthy.
That's a cringe.
So we love the fact that we give you the ultimate can opener. To me, that's the be-all, end-all. Well, we put 5 of the functions on there. The number 2 function on this item is a pull tab opener. Why? Because they say about 60 to 70% of cans are now pull tabs. I can't open this up with the can opener. Switch it. See that parrot beak right there? Now, Jane has beautiful manicured nails, and I bite my nails. Not proudly, but I do. I cannot get underneath that pull tab, and I can't stop that from being sharp, but where are my hands? Around the can and away from the lid.
Right.
So you're able to open that up safely. So this is the number 2 reason to have it.
Love it.
Then I showed you earlier, this little fork or little lift here, if you put this underneath metal and pull forward like this, you've actually released the vacuum on the jar. So I love that. Then I'm gonna move here, little party trick for you. 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter bottles, including personal water bottles, have the same size cap. Just a little party, you know, little trivia question for your party friends. Break that open and you've got that right there. That fits right there. Next is a church key, skeleton key, whichever you call it. And it's stainless steel so it doesn't rust, pit, or crack on you. So you can open up alcoholic or non-alcoholic bottles at a breeze. And lastly, there are things like nail polish. correction fluid, little spice bottles that are so odd and small. This little guy right there fits over them. It's a universal holder. Again, twist the bottle. We actually went ahead and left the plastic on here to show you that it goes right through the
breaks
plastic.
through the plastic and all. All right,
Isn't
so
that great?
here are the colors again. They all work exactly the same. Mark Charles is using the green. We have it in the white. Please ask about the orange. We have purple, which has been popular. We have blue. Red is always popular, and I love that my coordinated kitchen aid appliances and those kind of things.
Yes.
Here is the gray, and then we also offer the yellow for pop of color. And again, the fun thing about having all these colors too is when you open your drawer, you're not looking for just a metal stainless steel tool. You know exactly what
And I think
you're
it's the most
looking for.
professional one we've ever done with the stainless. And the other thing, you have to understand why we did the gift box. I believe in my heart, I know no one out there looks at it going, oh, can opener, great gift idea.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, wishing wells, any kind of wedding, new homes, this is something they're going to use every day and be so grateful once they get. That is the better mousetrap. And I love that for families and homes. The other thing I want to point out, do you know that one of the major emergency room tragedies is this? And I'll tell you why. If this goes in your garbage can and it rips open the garbage can, first, you're going to have a mess. Second, people have reached into garbage cans and cut themselves or dropped into the sink. And the last is pets. Pets actually lick out cans and lids and get hurt and cut. So all of that is ways to not be safe in the kitchen. When you have this, look at the difference between the two that I just did. Look at the smoothness of that. This can cut a lemon. That's how sharp it is. This is smooth, and this is smooth all the way around. So you've got safety. You've got
Not
health.
that you would relid, but it is actually
I've had people with dog food do
relidable.
that.
Yeah.
When they have the
sure,
dog
why
food, they
not?
can relid it and put it in the fridge. So
Well,
just so you know.
Take advantage of the birthday surprise price on this and tuck it away for yourself and maybe a gift, as
Look,
you
maracas.
said.
Get a grip, as she says to me.
$24.99. Get a grip,
It's this
man.
music. I love this music. I feel like I need castanets with this music you guys are playing.
We have the
looks like
green,
castanets, right?
white, orange, purple, blue, red, gray, and yellow.
And you remember what Jane always says? Get a grip.
Get a grip.
Thanks, friends.
All right, good to see you. Are
good
you
to
in
see you.
our gourmet holiday at all?
No, I'm actually off. I'm back
Okay,
with David's.
We'll see you.
See ya.
All right. Listen, round the break, we've got 2 hours of gourmet holiday. Oh, wait, no. Rick is coming up next first. Then I'll be back with Rick at 2 p.m. for 2 hours of gourmet holiday as part of a full 5-hour or 6-hour event, right? Something like that. I don't know. Rick's next. See you later.